BuddyTV, welcome. Heroes, you know. Takes more than two to the chest to knock down a guy like Nathan Petrelli. I think they've got a pretty clear vision of how he's going to contribute to the overall outcome of what happens in Season 3. Being alive would be key to that whole thing working. How I got back, I think that's up for interpretation. We posit two different scenarios. It's really going to depend on what the believer believes and what the non-believer believes. More importantly, you know, it's a personal thing, I think. Either way is right. I think what's cool about Season 3, you know, is that we get choices that we have to make. And not just between good and evil, but between your mom and dad, which I think everybody can probably identify with at a certain point in your life, you know, not just through adolescence, but through maturity and through adulthood. Allegiances are formed and created, and oftentimes children are forced to choose between a mom or a dad. And that's something that we present as an option for Milo and myself, for Peter and Nathan Petrelli. Not just between good and evil, between mom and dad. So that's the main choice, I think, in the beginning, at least halfway through Season 3. And everybody. I mean, there's not a most. Probably Milo, Allie, Tracy Strauss, her character, my mother, father, a lot of them. You know, it's a confluence of people that make the show work, and spending too much time with any one person kind of doesn't seem to serve the show as well as it might, so they move us around. Well, that's the rub. That's the crux of Season 3. Who they both present themselves to be, and the options that they give him in terms of who he can be in reaching his best through the course of action with one parent or with the other one. This show works best when nobody's all good, and by the other side of the coin, when nobody's all bad. So, you know, having to choose between a parent, it's how much good and how much bad can you take? You know, how much good outweighs the bad? Those are the decisions that we're asked to make. Not as of yet. No, not as of yet. You know, he may be that villain. There may be a do-gooder on the other side of the coin trying to get Nathan. Nathan might, in fact, be that villain.
Heroes, Mondays on NBC.